Hello, good evening. Welcome. Welcome to the live webinar of the MIR Method. I'm broadcasting from the Netherlands, and we have had a wonderful day today with some sunshine and some rain, which was very good because I planted some new plants yesterday in the garden. So I'm really happy with the rain. Not too much though, but just good for the plants. All right. We're going to do the MIR method today, and the theme of this webinar is relaxation. So I'm going to have a look at relaxation, how it works, how you can do that. And to really get into it, I need to look at the opposite of relaxation, which is tension. So I'm going to look with you at tension, how it works, why there is tension in our body, and then we can do the MIR method to make us all go relaxed. I just did the webinar in Dutch for the people in the Netherlands and Belgium, and this lady, Sabine, she sent me a picture of her cat, and her cat was, during the webinar, was lying on a chair on the back, was totally relaxed, lying there. So the energy of the webinar somehow got to the cat. So it was really enjoying itself during the webinar. And to be honest, I was laughing so hard. I haven't laughed like in weeks, so this was really, really funny. So we're going to do the MIR method, not for us, but for all the cats that are around us. All right. I'm looking forward to having you do the MIR method and teaching others. So if people around you are open to learn about the MIR method, then please tell others about it. I think you already do. But it's very important to have people understand how it works and how much it can benefit your immune system. Yes, because we have this wonderful tool in our hands and we can really do something ourselves. Yay! So a very special welcome to all of you who have been here before. For those people who keep coming back to the webinars, thank you very much for supporting the work that I do. And well, I really like it when people come back, because that means that the messages that I have are somehow how do I say that? They are received by you, and I really like that. So welcome. And if you are new to this webinar here tonight, very special welcome. I hope you like it to do the MIR method together with me and with all the other people from around the world. And we'll have a wonderful MIR method network, drawing in the world peace. Because every time we do the MIR method together, we draw in world peace. So we make sure that the harmony in the world will come back sooner and sooner, because we really, really want that. We are looking forward to it. And I am really, really sure deep inside that we are going to witness this world peace. It is coming. I have known this for a very, very long time, for over 12 years now, that this peace on earth is coming. We are realizing it. It's such a good thing to look forward to. Yes. All right. Oh yeah. Welcome to the MIR Method coaches. Great that you are here and you're joining me. And I hope you are inspired by the webinar, and I hope many people will find their way towards you when they are in trouble, when they have a hard time dealing with things that that they have come across in their life. And I know you can do so much for them, because every MIR Method coach can look for the SEEs. I'm going to explain in this webinar what an SEE is. So a MIR Method coach can go directly to trauma and can help you get it out of your system. So that means the whole effect of the MIR Method is sped up. It has Godspeed. So it goes very, very quickly out of your system, much quicker than when you do the MIR Method by yourself. So if you have trouble going through the blockages in your body, if the ailments, the complaints are still with you and it takes a long time and there's not good advancement, or you have symptoms that are really terrible and you want some help, then please go see a MIR Method coach and they can really help you very good, very quickly. And there is if you want to learn how to do that, there is a course on the MIR Method website and you can look at it. It's called The Additional Techniques of the MIR Method and Deeper Understanding of the MIR Method. When you do those courses, you have the techniques that a MIR Method coach has. So please look into those courses and make those techniques available for yourself, because that makes your whole the way you can act, the way you can enhance your body, it makes it much more easy when you have those tools in your own hands. All right. We're going to do this in a group. Lynn McTaggart, who is the scientific journalist, she already has found out that when we do this in a group, the effect of the MIR Method is much stronger. And of course, we also have a stronger feeling of connection because we do this together and we go worldwide. So there are some people from America, I know, maybe from Canada, from Czechoslovakia, Germany, Austria, France, England, Netherlands, Belgium. They are here as well. So very much welcome. And maybe Denmark or Sweden. I'm not sure who is present today. Oh, Greece, somebody from Greece, and Turkey maybe. So when you, after this webinar, if you would like to tell me where you are from, I really would like to know. It's so good to see. All right. We're going to do the MIR Method in the group, and that way it is, the effect is stronger. We're going to look at the immune system. I am trying to enhance your immune system every 2 weeks by doing the MIR Method together, because I love it when we all stand strong. And to have a good immune system, you need to relax, you need to detox, you need to have healthy food and water, lots of water, and you need to be cheerful. So please have fun with other people, or look at positive films, or listen to songs that motivate you, that help you keep your spirit up. And if you are a heart enlightener, that's how I call it. If you are a person that makes jokes or fun, or can make people laugh by writing a lovely note or just giving flowers, please understand that is your mission, to help cheer up other people. Please take it so seriously, because it's so important now that there are people who cheer up other people. It's a very, very important mission. So look at it if you are one of those. We have several heart enlighteners here in the group, I know. So please take it to your heart. Can you say that? Take it seriously. All right. Relaxation. We're going to talk about relaxation. And by doing that, I'm going to look at tension. Now, the tension comes from the back of your neck. Here. I'm going to show you a picture. This is a slide of the brain. You have to look from the side. So what you see is you look from the side towards the brain. And this part, I'm moving my mouse up and down now. This is the front, the forehead. This is the back of your head. And this is the brain stem. So this red part is the brain stem. I am going to look at this because this is very important when it comes to relaxation and tension. And I will explain this. This is the primitive part of the brain. Herein lies the cause of tension in your body. It works this way. When you are in trouble, when somebody does something to you that is unjust and you want to say something or do something or maybe even fight, then that's a primitive reaction. Like you know about these responses, the fight, flight, freeze, these primitive reactions. So when you want to fight instantly, but you cannot fight, like for instance, you are in the classroom, you're a pupil, you're in the classroom and a teacher tells you something, put away why are your books not on the table? I'm going to tell you your mother later on and whatever, and I'm going to give you punishment. But the pupil next to you did not have the books either on the table. So it's not fair. You get punishment and the other one doesn't. So you want to say something about it or you want to fight, but you know that when you do that, this teacher will punish you even more. So you keep quiet. So what happens is inside a child, you want to fight, but you cannot. So this feeling of I want to fight goes into your back of your head in the brainstem. You can call this a trauma. So there is something inside you that always wants to fight but cannot. So your brainstem tells you to fight all the time, fight, 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 but you cannot. What happens then is subconsciously your body is giving this tension towards your signals to your nerves. So there's all these signals from the brainstem go to the nerves, and the nerves tell the muscles, you have to fight, you have to make tension. So you can look at my fists now, is what the body does subconsciously is making fists all the time. So this is for people that wake up in the morning, maybe you recognize this, and you wake up with fists. So when your hands are like this and you wake up, there's a lot of fighting tension in your body. And that means you need to relax. Now we're going to do the MIR method later on, and this feeling of tension will go away then. This tension also makes your muscles, how do you say that? Flex all the time. So these nerves are giving signals to the muscles all the time. So when you have to make tension and fight. So you can feel it on this muscle and in the biceps because they are on edge all the time. Same goes for the legs. So when you have like this fight mechanism that is on all the time, your whole system is tired because it is always on edge. And it's far too straight. So all these muscles are far too straight. Tense. And it's good to realize that it comes from the brainstem, because when you take it out of there, everything will relax. So all the muscles will relax. This means that you can be really tired after this webinar. So keep that in mind. Please drink lots of water, because that really helps you with releasing all this tension. The other one is the flight reaction. So we have the fight, whoop, but we also have the flight. I'll show you. So when there's a lot of anger in your system, your whole subconscious wants to fight all the time. That gives tension. When you have fear in your system, like when something happened in your childhood and you were really scared. Sometimes children wake up at night and go downstairs, don't find mommy and daddy. So they forget to look in the bedroom. They can't find mom and daddy, and they go outside into the street in their pajamas and they look at mommy and daddy. I know several children who have had that experience. It's so scary. So when something like that happens, it can be really a small event. It can put so much fear in the back of your head, in the brainstem, that it causes you to flight. So you want to, so you're so scared, you really want to sort of out of your body, out of your system. So that's often when the soul is out of the body. This is for people that are not grounded enough. They are not inside their body, but they are halfway out. Sometimes people are so scared. Maybe children have seen ghosts or people that have died and they see it. It's so scary. They sort of flip out of their body. They want to flight. They want to run away. very often you can't, because you're in the bedroom and it's night, and you cannot run away when you see a ghost, or your mom and daddy don't believe you and they tell you, go back to your bedroom where there is this grandfather that has died and you have to go back to sleep, and it's so scary. So you want to run away, but you can't. That's the problem. You want to run away, but you can't. So that's when it goes into the back of your head, into the brainstem. And then your subconscious tells you all your life, run away. It's not safe, run away. But you can't. So there's this fear and this tension inside your muscles. It is the same tension as with fight. So fight and flight both have all this tension in the muscles and in the nerve endings. The nerves are overwrought. They are really, there's far too much strain on the nerves. So every disease that has to do with nerves comes from this fear that is inside the body. Yeah. Right. Not good, not a nice situation, but we can do something about it. We're going to do the MIR method and take away this fear that is subconsciously inside us. The third one is sadness. When we are sad, we freeze. So when you have lost somebody you really love and there is so much grief, it's overwhelming, and you don't take time to grieve, you go to your work, you don't cry, that's when the sadness goes inside you. And when you cannot cry and the sadness stays inside you, that's when the freeze comes. So that's when you start to become numb and powerless, but also apathetic. That's the word, apathetic. And depressed. So very often the cause for depression is actually sadness or grief that has not come out of your system. So when people keep the tears and the pain inside, that's when you start to freeze and you cannot move anymore. So that's when you get tired and depressed. Okay, so we're going to do the MIR method later on, and we take this sadness away. It's also important to realize, I heard this from a friend of mine who was with a psychologist, and the psychologist said, cry until you have no more tears left. So it's so important to cry when you are sad. If you cannot cry, maybe you can listen to really sad songs or really sad movies to just get those tears flowing. Don't do that all day long, but I know this woman, she was a therapist, and she lost her grown-up son while he was 19 or 20 years old. He died, and she was grieving every night between 8 and 9. So she had 1 hour every night when she was grieving about her son. And she let all the pain come out and all the tears. She was crying. And after that whole hour, she calmly stopped the grieving and went to bed. And that's how she went through this period. She did not allow the grief to be there all day long, because otherwise she cannot function anymore. But she did give a serious attention to the grieving. Yeah. I feel there are quite some people here that are grieving, that you have lost somebody, or there are things in your life you're really sad about. So please take time to look at it and grieve. Because once the tears are out, all this energy that is blocked, all this energy will flow again as well. So you will regain your energy. And let's do the MIR method to help you. Okay, these emotions, these events I was talking about in the brainstem are called significant emotional events, SEE. You can call it a trauma, but it can be a really small incident, so it can be something you cannot remember. But a MIR method coach can instantly find out through muscle testing. They can find out what kind of SEE is in your brainstem and is bothering you. And then this coach can help you take it away. So that's very, very beneficial for your health when you take it out. Significant means important. So the first word, important emotional event. Okay. Now, how can you relax? Do the MIR method. Do it with us together now. Well, first of all, you have to quiet your thoughts, because this top part of your brain is called the intelligence part of your brain. I like to call it the bubble brain, but that's Dutch. So bubbling means like small talking all the time. In English, I think it's called monkey brain. In the meditation, people who meditate, it's called the monkey brain. So when your brain is always talking, blah, 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 always these thoughts. Well, in fact, the real wisdom is not in your brain, but it's in your heart. Your heart knows, your heart has the real wisdom. And the belly. So when something doesn't feel right, you can't exactly tell what, but something's not right. That's your belly. Your belly knows. And your heart has all the wisdom. So we don't need so much this monkey brain. My monkey brain is always upset when I say that. And I go, oh, it's okay, monkey brain. I'm sorry, intelligent brain. It's okay. So quiet your thoughts. But how do you quiet your thoughts? Usually it's by moving. So do sports if you like to do that. Go walking, go gardening, do painting, make music, do crochet or knitting, I like to sew clothing, I like to repair clothing. So whenever, I usually have stretchy fabric, so when it's really stretchy, I put it under my sewing machine, but I have to stretch it really tight so it really sews well. Then I push the pedal for the machine to start. The moment I push it, I go quiet. So I just love to sew because it's cheaper than therapy. That's what some people say. Sewing is cheaper than therapy. So that's how I like to quiet my thoughts. But you have to find your own way. So please try things. Because if you are like sculpting as a piece of art, when you're sculpting, you have this hammer and a chisel, you cannot think about other things. You have to concentrate on what you're doing, otherwise you hit your hand. So usually it is doing things with your hand or with your legs, and that way your thoughts are not so much present. Also, the second one, go into nature. Go into nature, find trees, find a wood, go into the garden, look at flowers, look at the bees, the bumblebees. So when you focus on nature, nature has this special energy. It helps you to calm down and to quiet down. So nature very often helps you to relax. I don't know if you know that when you go hiking, even if it's not a very long walk, when you come home, it's like you're like, as if you have drunk wine. It's not a good comparison, but you feel like a bit softly calm, almost as if you just got out of bed. It's like, oh. So it's like this relaxed feeling. That's the really relaxation. So walking is very good for you. The third one, I said, leave your home. Sometimes people go crazy when they're in their house. And just go out of your house. Just leave your house. If you have children around in the house, make sometimes, even if it's only one day a month, go out of the house by yourself and treat yourself to a day without the kids. Because otherwise you might go crazy. Because it's so nerve-wracking and straining. It's very, very tough to be a parent with young children. So leave your home if that's good for you, if that's how you relax. Go to a sauna if you can. Lie down in the heat, and then if you do that for a whole day, after that day it feels like you have been away for 3 weeks. So it's such a good way to relax. have a massage, be touched. So many people like to be touched because they're really hungry for touch. And you don't have to be rich to be massaged. You can always ask for a friend, can you please massage me? And then you massage their friend, so you massage each other. And then you both get relaxed both times, so that's good. And the last one, do nothing, because so many people of us are so busy. If you're on the computer or on your cell phone all the time, then you're busy. Your head is busy all the time, all these images that come in. But do nothing can be extremely good to relax. So walk in the garden, lie on the couch, just look out of the window and then just look at the sky all the time and then just do nothing. It can be so good to relax that way. But you have to find your way. Because I don't know. You know these men that are in the house, in the attic, usually on the top of the house, they have these miniature trains and they are playing with that. You know why? It's because they get relaxed by doing that. They are in their own fantasy world, in the train world, and they're just happy. So just find your way to relax. Oh yes, about the hand stroking. In the MIR method, you have the hand stroking. And what happens then is I'm going to show much bigger. If you caress yourself, your skin, there are like millions of nerve endings here, really millions. So when you touch your skin, there are so many nerve endings. They go through your arm to your head. And all these nerve endings, they have a message for your head. And that is, you can relax now. Everything's fine. You are being touched lovingly. So nothing is wrong. Everything's fine. You're safe. You can relax. So that's what the caressing of your hand does. It makes your monkey brain feel safe and relaxed so it can quiet down. So I don't know if you know about these elderly, they are in homes and they are stroking their own hands. Have you seen that? Because they are doing this. Or the grandfathers that go like this with the thumbs all the time. That is what helps them relax. So this is a fun way to do. It really helps you to relax because all these nerve endings in the thumbs are being caressed all the time. So if you are in a waiting room and you are nervous, then just do this, or just do this. Because it has a big effect, even though it's such a small gesture, it has such a strong effect on your brain. All right. We're going to do the MIR method. Think about all the tension that's there with you and how you really want to get rid of it and let go of it. And when you do the MIR method, at least 3 or 4 steps help you do that. Like it's the clear meridians. The meridians have all these emotions. So when you clear the meridians, you let go of all these emotions that are bothering you, all the anger and frustration and all the sadness and all the fear. Just let go of it. Step 7, fulfill basic needs. You will add safety and comforting and relaxation, which is a basic need as well. So you will fulfill all these basic needs. And step 9, very often when I test my patients, when I test my clients, I often find that the mission is sort of blocked because of the brainstem. Because of the fear or the fighting mechanism, the people cannot continue on their life's path. So very often when you clarify mission, also the MIR method works on your brainstem. So yeah, so that's good. Okay, so we're going to do the 9 steps now. Think about all the tension you want to get rid of. You don't have to think about it consciously, but we are addressing it now specifically. All right, start caressing your hands slowly and start with me on step 1. Here we go. Optimize acidity. Optimize acidity. Optimize acidity. Detox all toxicity. Detox all toxicity. Detox all toxicity. Detach father. Detach father. Detach father. Detach mother. Detach mother. Detach mother. Clear meridians. Clear meridians. Clear meridians. Supplement all shortages. Supplement all shortages. Supplement all shortages. Balance hormone system. Balance hormone system. Balance hormone system. Fulfill basic needs. Fulfill basic needs. Fulfill basic needs. Optimize chakras and aura. Optimize chakras and aura. Optimize chakras and aura. Clarify mission. Clarify mission. Clarify mission. Yeah. I expect some of you are yawning at the moment. Maybe many people. Because to let go of these elemental feelings or traumas that cause all this fighting and fleeing and freezing. To let go of that gives you yawning. So you might really feel tired now. I hope you don't have to work. I hope you can lie on the couch for a bit. Maybe it gives you energy after this, because when this is gone, you will feel free and much lighter. So maybe, yeah. I just looked up on the phone. I was talking about this cat. I really don't know if this worked, but here's this cat that was lying on the chair, on the back. Totally relaxed. I think if the cat goes on a bit, it will slide off the chair. No, it was safe. It was stayed on. Yeah, funny. Totally funny. All right, so this cat is in Belgium. So we're going to relax all the cats in the world. Okay. Well, I hope it does you good. I hope you noticed something. You don't have to feel anything, huh? But if you felt something I'm curious to know, could you please write it on the website, mirmethod.com/together. That's the page where you can write something. And please think about these additional techniques of the MIR method and the deep understanding of the MIR method, because these are very, very interesting techniques to know, to learn. Right. Well, thank you very much for joining me. Please let me know where you are from, because I want to know what kind of network we had tonight, how it was around the world. And it's such a good idea to do this worldwide, isn't it? So let's see what comes from this. I wish you a very good night if you're going to sleep, or a very good morning if your day is starting, or a very nice afternoon. I hope you really get freshened up and get lighter and lighter, much more energy. But if you need to go relax, and if you are tired, then please be tired and just wait until it wears off. So don't force yourself to do anything. All right. Have a very good day, have a very good night, and I hope to see you again within 2 weeks. Okay, till then, bye!